What's up, my ponios? Andy with Andy Vlogs. Excited to share with you guys this content here, guys. As the title suggests, we're going to be going over another one of these mouse cases for the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Pretty excited to go over this here because this is a little bit different than some of the other leather cases that I've gone over. Please check out those videos here. I went over the Horween leather, brand new leather that came out from Nomad. It's amazing stuff. But if you wanted something a little more sleek, more protection, you wanted something that fit your lifestyle and is a darker tone, then you might want to consider here. This is the black leather from the guys at Mous. This also includes their Limitless 5.0 technology, which we will go over. With that said, this is not a sponsored video. However, I do want to make sure to let you know down below in the links in the description, all of those are affiliate links here that do help out the channel. If you want to check out product pricing and availability for all the products and the cases that we go over here today, it will help out and it would be appreciated. With that said, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Now, the leather case from the folks at Mous is one of my favorites. Honestly, I really love their style. It really matches my lifestyle, to be honest, and I think it's something that you guys should definitely consider. What's nice here about the company here is that they're carbon neutral, so that means that all of their packaging materials can be recycled, and they source the material harm-free, which is cool. So make sure you guys recycle it. You can go to that QR code if you want. I just love their presentation. I mean, it's so nice, and I also like that here that they warn you in the event that you might be using something that is sensitive to a magnetic field. They say, hey, our product is sensitive to that. There it is. Boom. The Mous case. Wow. Limitless 5.0. I'm excited to dive right in. Just to let you know here that their style here hasn't changed from last year. In other words, that they do have like a veneer here of the leather. It doesn't wrap around the edge. However, it appears the polycarbonate material case is certainly new. Right off the bat, I'm already noticing three things here, which probably why it constitutes a 5.0. First and foremost, they have a microfiber material here that lines the back, whereas last year it was just the polycarbonate material. So they have, glued this nice cushiony, spongy material to it to provide some extra protection. You can obviously see the Magsafe there. The second thing I noticed here is right when I grabbed it, there is this ribbed grip on the edge, which is nice to suggest that it gives you a better sustainable grip in the long run. The other ones are nice and flat. And then lastly here, I did see that they have this punch out for a wrist strap on both sides. It seemed like last year they only had it on the right side. So for you lefties here, which I appreciate because I'm left-handed, they have that as well. So that's probably what constitutes their 5.0. I could be wrong. They could use, more, a better polycarbonate blend with a TPC. I'm not quite sure. Nonetheless, here, that's the first thing that steps out to me that I think you guys should consider. With that said, let's go and take a look at the leather, which is probably why you clicked on this. Look at that. I love the leather. It just looks so authentic. You've got that texture, which looks really, really cool. The Mous logo. And as you can see, it's glued right into the edge of the polycarbonate material case. And it's really high quality. I had this from last year on two different devices on my Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra and the 13 Pro Max. And I just love it. I really like the sharp edges here to give you that nice style. I also like the careful attention here of the case. They add more lip here to the forehead and to the backside, and we'll go over that once we plug into it. But I want to divert your attention lastly here to the inside. What separated the 3.0 from the 4.0 is this rubber lining, which is really, really nice. Other products will they'll tool in like little grooves or pockets that catch air. This is straight up rubber. So as we know, rubber has that elasticity. So if your case does fall and drop, it's going to have that extra protection, which I think is more secure. Little disappointed here that the buttons are not metallic or aluminum, whereas some of the competitors are. These are just plastic and pretty straightforward. Other than that, you've got the punch out for the do not disturb, and on the back side you've got the punch outs here for the IO and the speakers. Let's go ahead now and place the device inside of the case. I'm going to take it out of my Horween leather case from Nomad. This is my second go-to. Love it. Rugged leather. This is sourced hide from Chicago. Link down below in the description. All right, pretty straightforward here. The build. Just going to place it right into it. It's very, very tight. Ooh, that's a little more tight than I'm used to, but that just grabs right onto it. The next thing that I notice here is that the edges are a little bit thicker. Seems like the sum of both of these sides are going to be about a 1/4 of an inch, maybe an 1/8 of an inch. That's really nice. I wanted to divert your attention here to the forehead and chin. You can see that these corners protrude slightly out, slightly more, because that's nice here that it gives you that extra room. In the event that it lands, it's going to protect your dynamic island. I had to say it, guys. I have to say it. I have a screen protector, as you guys can see. What's nice about this case is the bezel does not protrude against it, so it grabs right on the edge rather than pushing into the screen protector, which is what I like. Everything else looks really, really nice. I'm appreciating the grip here, the ribbed grip. Buttons are clicky, which is nice. Definitely noticeable there. Do not disturb. And I mean, that's about it. I mean, let's take a look at the back side. The most important, where your leather is going to be, where your lifestyle is going to match. And it just looks so good against that camera array. It looks so fine. Man, I love that. With that said, I wanted to test a couple of these Magsafe products. Firstly, we've got the Apple Power Bank. This is a 2000 milliamp. It's only going to get you probably a half a charge. It's for, you know, when a pinch, 7.5 watts. It's going to stick right to it. There's no problem with this case, right on that leather. I mean, that just snaps right into place. I really like that. Nextly here, if you wanted to try something that's more off-brand, a little bit larger, this is a 10,000 milliamp battery. I can't pronounce the brand because it's unbranded. It's like AOGUERBE. Sorry. Down in the links in the description, you'll see that. Nonetheless, this is a much larger, beefier charger bank. It's got LED. You push the button, it shows you it's charging. You also have a 3.0 USB and a USB Type-C, so you can actually output a couple of the devices. 10,000 milliamps, though, is nice to have. This is kind of made awkwardly, where the Magsafe is like way up top, but granted, they want to make sure it fits the Mini and the iPhone 14. And then lastly here, you have another option if you wanted to have a little more rugged. You can add the Apple leather with their Apple Wallet. Fits right on there. That ain't going anywhere. I really like that, actually. The black on the midnight looks really, really good. Finally, my friends, thank you so much. At this point here, we are well into the video. If you made it this far, I sincerely appreciate your guys' attention here. This is a really cool product. I highly recommend it here. It is a little more expensive, but it is very competitive compared to some of the other products out there, like this Horween leather, which is almost $100. This is certainly something that you're going to invest to, but it will definitely lift your lifestyle. You go into those business meetings, you're in you're in a school, you know, group class, you know, you're out with the girls. I think this is something you should certainly consider. It does smell pretty good, and I think it's been leather that's been worked. Nonetheless, down below in links in the description will be the product pricing availability that do help out, like I mentioned, including some of these other products that we went over. If you like this content, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys, so much. Appreciate it.